Post-COVID world, uncertain, unanticipated, and the foremost change all of us are experiencing is work from home. Few years ago, I watched a very impressive documentary, and this documentary was about the work culture in Google. And we saw people e-commuting, sitting in the lawn of Google office, or sitting in their own drawing rooms and living rooms working for Google. And it was something dreamlike. But now, as I said earlier, all of us have experienced this work from home phenomenon, which might be a new normal in times to come. There will be a hybrid work ethos in post-COVID world. Now, what kind of challenges we should anticipate? The most important aspect is to understand the compatibility of your personal preferences, tendencies, and work habits with options of working in office or working at home. It is advised that you should go for some formal assessment whether you have got that set of traits, tendencies, habitual patterns which will enable you to be more productive and focused while staying at home. Or you are among those people who would like to be surrounded by others, to have positive and interpersonal interaction. If you come up with an affirmative answer for either of the case, you have to go for that. One critical aspect which you must be aware of is the pre-existing proneness to stress, anxiety, and depression, or any other kind of neurotic disorder or illness. And if somehow or the other you think that you are prone or you have ever experienced these psychological ailments, then there may be a big caution for you that work from home may threaten your personal well-being, your psychological health, with certain inevitable adaptations which you can't escape from. Now, before I suggest to you some antidotes, some coping mechanism and coping strategies to manage the perils of work from home, I would like to tell you that even for healthy people, the likelihood of experiencing isolation, burnout, and social anxiety might be there. You might experience it with varying degrees of intensity. But if you are experiencing them, you should know that you have to have some coping mechanism to manage your burnout, isolation, and states of anxiety. While talking about challenges, last but not the least is work-family balance, which I would like to term as work-family integration. It has always been a bothersome predicament for the people that how to manage their personal lives vis-a-vis their professional commitments in a way that they not only become compatible, rather they harness each other. It's an ideal state which we all tend to strive for. But please be mindful of the fact that work from home will certainly create more demanding and daunting tasks and challenges for you to ensure work-family balance. You have to be not only good at it, rather you have to be excellent at realizing the needs of both while creating a cohesive, coherent, and mutually compatible environment. If at all you are the one who is supposed to stay at home and to work from 9 to 5, here are a few suggestions for you. First of all, you have to demark your work zone at your home. If it is your living room, if it is your bedroom, which I don't suggest or which I would not like you to prefer, but you have to identify that this particular cozy corner will be used as your office space or as your workstation, and you have to create a sanctity of that workstation in terms of privacy, in terms of logistic support, in terms of avoidance of distractions which otherwise are part and parcel of your household activities. Secondly, you have to stay organized by managing your time. You have to stay organized by making a plan of the week, of the day, and then trying your best to adhere to that. And when we talk about managing your time, it is not only to spend a lot of time for your work, rather to have time for your breaks. It is also called psychological detachments, because there is a likelihood that when you are at home, not being interrupted by a lot of social interactions, then there is a proneness, there is a greater likelihood that you will lose the sense of time. There is a lot of empirical research which has revealed the perils of work from home, as well as certain psychological adjustments which are inevitably required to be made by the people who either choose to work from home or forced to do work from home. But at the end of the day, it is your personal well-being, it is your psychological and emotional health which need to be ensured, be it work from home or work at office. All you need to do is to stay extra vigilant about your personal dispositions, as well as creating a conducive environment while taking all these advices into account to eventually stay productive, healthy, and forthcoming.